Hey guys, me and Dave. It's 1/11/2022. So it's Tuesday night. I went to Ella's call and they have some other guy running it now and all this stuff. And I'll tell you something. You do not have free speech on these calls, you guys. They're control groups. They are control groups. If you disagree with these people, they will mute you. They will shut you up. You do not have free speech on these calls. None of these calls. They will mute you and they will shut you up. Okay, now there's, some things people talk about, like seeing through our eyes. They can see through our eyes. Some guy was talking about that. He got shut down. I'm gonna end the call. Mute the guy. Go on to someone else. I'm gonna shut the call down. The call's over. They are control groups, you guys, and you do not have free speech on these calls. I've been muted before. Vulcan Wolverine bashed the hell out of me on Ella's call, and I was muted. I could not defend myself. I was muted. I was muted. Couldn't defend myself. So that shows you the fairness of these people. They're all perps. They're all stupid perps, as far as I'm concerned. Control groups. They don't like you. You do have free speech and all this stuff, and they do not. They don't like that. They don't like, if you disagree with these people, they don't like that. They have the power to mute you so you can't speak, which is wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong when you can't say your opinion or tell people the facts of what's going on with you. It's wrong. They're control groups. They control the conversation. You have perps talking all the time. They control the conversation. Yeah, they control the call. It's not but a big fat control group. All of them. All these calls are. All of them are. They're all. They're. I mean, I hate to say it, but they're all perps. They're all perps. They're. They don't want real TIs running these calls. They're all perps. I think there's one call out of all of them that a real TI runs, and that's. Is it Renetta or whatever her name is? She's a real TI. She has a call. I never went to it, but I just heard about her, and she's a real TI. Anyway, it's enough of that. So you wake up in the morning. and you're like, oh, I can't believe I'm in this program. After 6, 7, 8 years, you're like, I can't believe I'm in this program. There's things I want to do with my life. I want to make something out of my life. I don't want to sit here in this room and be tortured and isolated and be kept from everyone. You wake up and you're like, I want to do something. This isn't me. I'm a go-getter. I'm a worker. I don't want to sit here and waste my life away, waste my days away in bed, laying in bed being tortured, all the time. So you wake up and you can't believe that you're in this program. You can't believe you're in this program. Sometimes they lay off of you and you're like, I can't believe I'm in this program. I can't do what I want to do. If you want to travel, you want to buy a camper and you want to travel around for a year, you can't do that. They won't allow you to do that. They'll torture the hell out of you. They'll torture the hell out of your pets. You can't pick up and leave and get away from this. That's not going to happen. They're going to make sure that doesn't happen. You can't go out there and get a job because it interferes with technology. And they have to get everyone involved. They have to get everyone involved. Your co-workers, the gang stalk you, and everyone involved to be a part of this program and validate the technology and gang stalk you and harass you at the same time and try to get you to quit. You know, we are not free to do what we want. Is that taking away our free will? Well, it kind of is. You know, there's some people out there that say they can't take away your free will. Well, they can take away your free will. They can take away your free will. They can ruin you. It can ruin you. It's called character assassination. You know, character assassination. And they can ruin you, and they can do it, and they have the money to do it. They have the money to pay off anybody. You know, we have no money to compete with that. So when you get a job, you know, might start off all right, you know, for a couple days or a week or a couple weeks, and then they'll get the co-workers involved, and everything is scripted. And then before you know it, you're being harassed by the co-workers, and they're trying to push you out, and they're trying to get you to quit that job. You know, and this is the game they play. You know, so is it taking away our free will? Well, I think it is taking away our free will. They can take away our free will because they have the money and the power to turn people against us. And we can't compete with that. How do we compete with that? We're broke. TIs are broke. So when you go to anywhere, if you were homeless and went to a shelter and they turn everyone against you, those people will do anything for a few dollars. Well, they're going to chase you out of there, or they can turn anybody against you because they have money. They have money to turn everyone against you. You know, they have an unlimited bank account, or whatever you want to call it. You know, how do we compete with that? So they can they take away your free will? Of course they can. They can. Now, some TIs say they can't take away your free will. Well, I'll tell you something. You're in a box. And they turn everyone against you when you're a big TI. And if you have a job, like I had a job in 2014, they turned those girls against me. I was the only guy there. I worked with all girls. They turned them all against me. It was scripted. They were making me oversleep for shifts. Eventually, I quit. I was missing shifts. I was oversleeping. I didn't have any energy to go to work. I was sleeping during my shift because they were making me so tired. And they had co-workers involved. I was training people in on the night shift, other co-workers, and they were manipulating me and all this stuff. They had ESP, you know. So, you know, can they take away our free will? Yes, they can. They can take away our free will. Whoever says they can't is not a real TI, and it's not a big TI. You know, and, you know, I'm so sick of hearing, you know, people on these moderators. They're like, go out there and meet other TIs, and oh, you need to meet other TIs and find friends, and oh my God, oh. If you're a real TI, you're gonna get perped. I've been perped by everyone I meet, like on Facebook and stuff. I've been perped, except one person. She's an older lady. She's a real TI. And she gets tortured and she gets remote neural monitoring. And I sent her a care package because I wanted her to be safe. Now, we were going to meet we were gonna meet sometime, and they were putting perverted things in my head about her, and they were doing the same thing to her about me. Because these people like to sexually assault you. So the meeting never happened. I mean, COVID came on and all this stuff. We never met. Someday we will meet and we'll go out to dinner and all this stuff, and maybe enjoy ourselves, go for a hike. She wants to come up here to visit me in our town, and go for a hike and maybe go to a movie. The only thing is, I can't really watch a movie that well, because if I was with someone, they're gonna put images and all this stuff. They're gonna be validating the whole time. How people in the movie theater are validating the whole time. Banging, clapping, knocking, or whatever they do. So, but she has a real TI, and someday I would like to meet her. She's an older lady. She goes through torture. Sometimes she can't get out of bed and all this stuff. So can they take away her free will? Of course they can. They can make you stay in bed for days, and they can torture the hell out of you, make you so you don't have any energy. They can manipulate our bodies so where you don't even want to get out of bed. And sometimes they hurt us. Is it an external hit? I don't know. Some people claim it's sonic and they can tell how can you tell how they're hitting you? How can you tell what waves they're using on you? You have no idea how they're doing this, and we got some TIs out there claiming they know it's sonic, it's this, it's alpha waves, it's lily waves. It's how do you know that? How do you know? You don't know how they're doing this. This could be it could be radar, for all I know. Just like Duncan says, this all could be done by radar. Over horizon radar. So we don't know how we're doing this, and some TIs act like they know how they're doing this to us. They don't know. They have no clue. They really don't. They can't tell. How can you tell? How can you tell if it's an external hit or not? How can you tell? They can, there's all kinds of things they can do. Hit your brain and all kinds of different things. Brains, pain signals, whatever. There's all kinds of different ways they can do this stuff. We don't know if it's external or not. We have no idea. So don't fool yourself when you listen to these guys saying, "Oh, I got an external hit to the leg, and oh, sheet metal helps." And no, it doesn't help. Sheet metal doesn't help. Aluminum doesn't help. Copper doesn't help. I've layered that stuff up, and it doesn't do anything. They're doing it all through the brain. Remote neural monitoring. These people don't know what waves they're using and all this stuff. They have no idea. So anyway, I'm just kind of rambling. But they, sometimes you wake up and you can't believe you're in this program, and they're taking over your life and ruining your life and taking everything away from you, stealing your life away. When you like to go on vacation, you like to hop in your truck and pack up and leave for a couple weeks at least. They can allow that. They're going to torture you, and they're going to torture your dog. They're going to have gang stalkers there. They're going to have agents follow you around. We're the $10 million man. They got millions of dollars into us. They can't have anything happen to us. Their investment goes down the drain if something happens to us. But the torturers don't care about that. They will try to get you to run off the road. And they have police nearby, just in case anything does happen. So anyway, that's what I'm talking about. Can they take away your free will? Yes, they can. They can. They can do a lot of things with us. We're manipulated. Sometimes we're more manipulated than we are other times, and They can manipulate everyone around us. They can turn everyone against us, around us. And we're in a box. We're in a torture box, and everyone's looking in at us, and we're looking out, and we're stuck. You know, and it's sad. It's sad. It's sad that we're in a box, and we're in a floating box when we leave the house and all this stuff. That we can't do what we want. They would flip out. My attackers would anyway. If I picked up and left, they'd torture Tanner. Probably kill him. They'd probably try to kill me. I can't pick up and leave. Head down to Arizona or somewhere. I can't do it. They'd probably kill me, or they'd kill Tanner. That's how ruthless these people are. And I'll tell you something. I'm so sick of people I'm so sick of TIs or fake TIs saying they're gonna pray for these people. These people do not pray for these people. These people are gonna get everything they deserve. One of these days, they're going to turn on these people, and they're going to get what they deserve. Don't pray for these people. Do not pray for these people. Do not ask God to have mercy on their soul. These people do not deserve it. They would kill us in a heartbeat. I'm not praying for someone who would kill me. I'm not doing it. That's the way I feel. These people deserve to be tortured. They deserve to be locked in a cell and be fed bread and water and be tortured for the rest of their life. And that's the way I feel. They're evil. They're evil, and they don't care about us. They would kill us in a heartbeat. Tanner's barking like heck out there. I gotta cut this off. So you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.